The ultimate goal in football is to put the ball in the back of the net, and some players have done so in spectacular ways. Some scored directly from a corner, others through a mesmerizing dribble, fantastic cooperation, a breathtaking free kick, or a strong shot from an impossible position. Here are some of the greatest goals ever scored on a football field. Number 10. George Weah, AC Milan vs Verona, 1996. Liberia's president, George Weah, was a superb footballer and the only African player to be crowned best player in the world. His most famous goal came when playing for Milan against Verona in 1996. Weah received the ball from a Verona corner kick in his own box. Then he ran down the entire field, dribbling past two defenders in the center circle. He eventually made his way past the rest of the defenders to score one of the greatest goals in football history. Number 9. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Sweden vs England 2012. This goal is regarded as one of the greatest goals ever to be scored in a friendly game. In a game that Sweden was already leading 3-2 against England, Zlatan Ibrahimovic scored with a no-look bicycle kick. It came after England goalkeeper Joe Hart badly headed a ball out of the area, and Ibrahimovic reacted quickly by acrobatically kicking the ball into the net from more than 30 yards away. Number 8. Dennis Bergkamp, Arsenal vs Newcastle 2002. Dennis Bergkamp scored one of Arsenal's finest goals ever in a league game against Newcastle United in 2002. A long ball was turned around in the penalty area and scored a cheeky goal. While it may appear simple, the technique required to chip the defender to stay calm in front of goal with an onrushing goalie is not something that every player is capable of. Number 7. Wayne Rooney, Manchester United vs Manchester City 2011. One of Manchester United's most renowned goals is Wayne Rooney's stunning overhead shot against Manchester City in 2011. In the 78th minute of the Manchester derby, Nani's deflected cross floated into the box. Rooney stopped himself, altered his body position, swiveled and kept his eyes fixed on the flight of the ball. Then he leaped into the air, swung his right foot high above his head and hammered the ball home. Wayne Rooney's acrobatic effort was eventually rated as the best goal in Premier League history. Number 6. Roberto Carlos, Brazil vs France 1997. Roberto Carlos was known for his powerful shots, and he had many wonderful goals in his career, but few defied gravity like this one. Brazil faced France in a friendly in 1997 before the 1998 World Cup. A foul was awarded to Brazil at one point during the game. Carlos possessioned the ball, while Fabien Barthez, the French goalie, set up his defense. Then Carlos took a fantastic shot with an unusual spin that not only went through the wall, but also slanted and got past Barthez. The free kick remains one of the most perplexing goals you will ever witness, since it is simply impossible to believe the ball appeared to defy physics. Number 5. Zinedine Zidane vs Bayer Leverkusen 2002. The UEFA Champions League final between Real Madrid and Bayer Leverkusen was a tight game until Roberto Carlos won a duel on the left side of the pitch. The Brazilian was able to put in a cross that fell straight to Zinedine Zidane. The French World Cup winner had an unstoppable, incredible half volley, scoring one of the greatest goals in football. Real Madrid would go on to win the Champions League, and Zidane cemented his reputation as one of the best players of his generation. Number 4. Marco van Basten vs the USSR 1988. Number 3. Roberto Carlos Thunderbolt strike vs Tenerife 1998. Roberto Carlos is considered one of the greatest left-backs in the world, and his goal against Tenerife further solidified his status. The Brazilian left defender turned the ball into a white projectile on a journey from the right beside the corner flag to the far top corner of the opposing side's net while playing the Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey vs Tenerife. No one knows how the ball got in or whether Carlos even attempted a shot on goal. Number 2. Lionel Messi vs Getafe 2007. Lionel Messi, one of the greatest players in the world, pulled off a Diego Maradona during the 2007 La Liga campaign, where he scored an incredible goal from the right flank of the midfield circle, gliding past the Getafe defenders. Before putting the ball in the back of the net, Messi dribbled past the midfielders, defenders and goalkeeper while moving at full speed. Number 1. Diego Maradona vs England 1986. One of football's best players, Diego Maradona may have scored football's greatest goal. After cheating by scoring the famed Hand of God goal in the 1986 FIFA World Cup quarter-final, in which he punched the ball into the net with his fist, On a terrible pitch at the altitude of Azteca Stadium in Mexico, Maradona would get the ball in midfield and dribble past every goal? Let us know in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more videos.